I'd say the answer is pretty straightforward. I remember playing games as a kid for the sake of playing games and not because I had a certain objective or because I had to finish the game. From what I remember, like when I used to play games when I was like maybe 7, 8, I don't know, like I I never finished a game. Never. And most of the time, I didn't know what the storyline was. I did not know what I was supposed to be doing. And that's also why I remember not finishing the games because I would just boot it up and play it. I know that it may sound pretty obvious, but I'm honestly questioning myself whether right now as an adult, I actually play my games. Like, do I seriously just pick up my Switch and play it for the sake of it? Or do I always have in mind, like, okay, I need to finish this game and I need to, move the story forward so that I can get to the ending so that I can move on to another game? I feel that now I treat gaming sort of like how I treat my job. So, as an engineer, I work as a research engineer. I always need to have objectives and I have deadlines, and I work towards results, and the results in a game, I guess, is to finish the game or to collect all the items or collect all the stars or all the moons or whatever. But that was never the case when I played games as I was a kid. I remember playing so much of Tomba 2. Do you remember Tomba 2 from the PlayStation 1? I loved that game. I don't know why I just found so much joy in just going around in the, what was it? You had this like squirrel outfit, which made you sort of float in the air. You could just like traverse all the levels or stages in a very cool way, but just like floating. And I don't know, I really enjoyed how it was open in the sense that you could just go from one area to the other area. And I guess you did have some goals, like what was it, like you had like these evil pigs and you had to like defeat them, but I never actually played for so that I could find those evil pigs, right? And most of the time I would just do the same thing over and over and over, which was, put on my squirrel outfit and just go around, and that's it. And I found joy in that. And now fast forward to what, oh my goodness, 20 years later, and I just had this realization that I don't approach games the same way. I look at all of the games that I have and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so like behind my schedule. And I'm like, what does that even mean? A schedule? Like a gaming schedule? Are there deadlines? Like what's happening with me? I kind of miss. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be honest. I miss being a kid and just not caring about whatever objective I had for the game, and I would just play it for the sake of it. But like ever since I sort of had this realization a couple of days ago, maybe a week ago, I just looked back at the games that I have on my Switch, and I've realized that I did some games dirty. I really started playing Octopath Traveler. I finished 7 out of the 8 storyline. Oh my God, what's that? And I just restarted playing only for the sake of it. I just go around beating enemies, leveling up. And even though I don't really have a goal, because now I actually finished the 8th storyline, so now I'm done with all of the storylines, and I'm just having fun with it. Same thing with Dragon Quest XI. I finished the storyline for Dragon Quest XI. I know that there's still, post end game stuff, but now I just took the game again and I started playing only just going around, beating enemies, leveling up, and it's weird. I think it's because I've grown up. I don't know, but it's great. Imagine like you just play a game for the sake of it. Like you play it, and you don't care about the progress that you're making. And it's a totally different approach that I want to, get back into. Like, I really want to play more this way. Like, I really enjoy, having a story and you follow the story. But at the same time, also just playing and sort of finding joy in what you're doing is also very satisfying, because I find that sometimes I sort of just like push myself to play something and to do something that I do not want to do because I need to, make progress in the story. I need to clear up a quest or something. Like I need to collect something, even if I don't feel like collecting that. And like, why? Why would I do that? Like I'd say that now as an adult, I do find a lot of pleasure and satisfaction in completing certain goals. But at the same time, let's just not forget that we can also get satisfaction out of just playing the game, like with no goals in mind. It's I know it sounds obvious. Like, why do you play games? Well, I play them. Like I don't. It's fun. You play them because you want to have fun, because you want to relax. You want to just not care about the world, and you do not want to care about your work, your job, or whatever. So you can play games, as in you can play games, and not like complete a certain to-do list, like a certain list of tasks. And honestly, it makes such a huge difference, because once you really play the game, as in you play it, things look different. Like now that I'm playing just Octopath Traveler, I just go wherever I want to go, and I beat whatever I want to beat, and I just don't care. While during the 70 hours that I spent sort of following, right, the rails, and like sort of following all of the quests and stuff, I just found myself thinking like, okay, this area is too easy for me, so I'm not gonna play in this area, or this area is a little bit too hard, so I'm not gonna play there. While I can, like, nothing is stopping me from doing that, and so yeah, that's the video right there. I guess it's obvious. It wasn't obvious for me. I don't know if it's obvious for you, but do you find yourself that like you're playing games to complete them and not to play them? Like, do you feel like you're really playing the game? So do you feel like you're just like making sure that your list of tasks get completed? So yeah, that's the video right there, everybody. I wanted to take a break. 10 minutes, awesome. I'm just gonna go back to work, because we work from home and quarantine is still here and it's not going anywhere. So yeah, maybe I'm just rambling, but yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. And yeah, go play some games, as in play and not like work. Okay, bye.